Hello Aquarius, welcome. Thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your reading for the 3rd to the 9th of January 2022. I'd like to wish you all a happy new year. I hope this coming year, the 2022, is healthy for you, that it's peaceful, but also that it brings in some expansion and abundance for you also. But, you know, good luck for 2022. I think that's what I want to say. And I want it to be a really brilliant year for everybody. All right, so we'll just see how that pans out. But it's a general reading, Aquarius, so please take what resonates with you and leave anything behind that doesn't resonate with you. It must be for somebody else at this time. So, but let's see. All right, so what do we have for Aquarius, please, for the 3rd to the 9th of January 2022, or thereabouts? All right, we have number 45, and this talks about manipulation, control, role-playing, somebody wearing a mask. All right, so let's see where that's going for you, Aquarius. Right, and then number 41, and this talks about identity. Your own identity, self-analysis, knowing yourself. So very much a focus on yourself at this time. Self-analysis. Okay. Let's see where those energies fit in with your overall reading, Aquarius. So let's get into the tarot and see what the tarot has to say. So what does Aquarius need to know at this time? Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters. What's important for Aquarius at this time? What will be the most helpful for Aquarius to hear at this time? So we have the heart of your reading, Aquarius, the root of the matter, past influences. What's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Lovers, and so this is about a relationship, a very close, intimate relationship. It could be for some of you a need to make a decision to do with the relationship. Doesn't have to be. And also for others of you it could be not necessarily an intimate relationship, but it could be a very close friendship. Work colleagues are on the same page, you know, very close community contacts. All right, so let's see. Could we clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Aquarius? Clarify all the cards on the table, please. Right, we have a card that's flipped over, so I will take a quick look at it. It's the Six of Swords, and this is about moving on from a very problematic situation, having to leave troubled waters, trying to find calm waters, allowing Spirit to guide you in the right direction. So I'll pop that back in. Let's see. All right, at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Cups, and this is having to leave a situation that has been meaningful for you in the past, very meaningful, but now having to move on from it. Because it doesn't offer you, it's not able to offer you now what it did in the past. So it's having to leave, and it may be leaving mentally, emotionally, or physically, or a combination of all three. But searching for your ninth cup, which is your wish fulfillment here. So it's something to do with a relationship of some sort. Okay. So we have manipulation, wearing a mask, but also self-analysis. Well, we'll come back to those in a little while. So what's at the heart of your reading, Aquarius? We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Right, the Seven of Pentacles is the lead card. This is your very heart of your reading. And this is about seeds that have been planted, something that has been put in place, but it needs time to grow now. Whatever that is for you, Aquarius. But it needs time and attention. So something planted, something growing very, very slowly, because it needs time and attention and nurturing to grow and develop. And the Clarifier is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, in its purest sense, is about moving home, moving environment, changing environment. But this is also about this movement and change is the focus of the Wands energies. And the Knight of Wands, in this particular depiction, the young woman is beating the drum and it's on fire. And there's a horse dancing to the beat of her drum. So, you know, this is very much about you doing your thing, beating your drum. There's lots of energy in this. But because we've got two almost opposite energies here, and because of that, I feel this is particularly, the Knight of Wands is particularly about a change of environment, moving, leaving one environment, going to the other, because we've already had the Eight of Cups, which is about leaving and moving on. So I feel that is the message of the Knight of Wands. Moving on, change of environment. It may be moving home, or changing work environment, for example, because something needs a lot of time and energy and nurturing to grow. Because the Pentacles are a much slower energy to the Wands. All right, what's at the root of this? Well, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles is when you're feeling out in the cold, left out in the cold, isolated, a sense of lack. Although, you know, the energy wants to say you have got plenty. Look at all these beautiful pentacles and the lead glass window here that you can access if you were to go into the building. It's all there for you. However, your energy is one of feeling isolated, and it's a very low energy, and this is at the root of it. And then, of course, we've got the Ace of Swords as a clarifier, and this is having to think very, very deeply and logically about a situation, giving it a lot of thought. And I feel for some of you, you had to give it something a lot of thought, logical thought, to do with some form of a new experience, a new environment, a new opportunity in some way, but it's something new, it's something different. You've had to give a lot of thought to concerning this Five of Pentacles energy. And it could be that because you've had to give something an awful lot of thought, that it's left you feeling quite isolated. It may be that you're having to give a lot of thought to, you know, why you're feeling like this, why you've ended up feeling like that. But that is in the past, remember. This is at the root of this situation. So let's have a look what the past influences are. Okay. We've got the Five of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So the Five of Swords is very much about conflict, battles, somebody needing to win at all costs. No matter what, who gets wounded and left on the battlefield, as long as they win the battle, that's all that matters to them. So, yes, the Five of Swords is very much conflict. Winning the day, winning all the swords. And it's to do with something to do with work, I feel, because we've got the Page of Pentacles here. So there's some form of a message or information that came through in the past to do with work, finances, money, that led to this Five of Swords situation, this combative situation. And somebody in a very powerful position here. Very powerful position. So what are you thinking about at the moment, Aquarius? Well, we have the Star here, which is your card in Major Arcana. And the Star is very much about holding out for hope, having hope, hope for healing, hope for harmony, balance and equality. It's a very optimistic, positive energy. And that's a clarifier for the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is having to learn a new skill. It's the Apprentice card. So learning a new skill, being very focused on doing something differently, being watched over by the expert here. But being very diligent and learning a new trade, perhaps, a new aspect of your job or a career. But it doesn't have to be, it can be about anything, but it's being very focused on something new, developing something new, and holding out for hope, wishing on a star. And this is what you're thinking about at the moment, which fits in with, at the heart of your reading, the Seven of Pentacles, setting the seeds but having to wait now for something to grow and develop. But there's something didn't work in the past, something hasn't worked out in the past. I'm just drawn to the fires burning here, which is a very destructive energy. When fire is left unleashed, it can burn, can't it, and destroy. So I'm just wondering whether that's an aspect of what's gone on here. So something was burned down, something destroyed, something, and it's to do with finance, work or career. And then new seeds have had to be set, but we're going to take time to grow. Going forward, Ten of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Here we go, Aquarius. Again, having to walk away and leave a situation that you feel stabbed in the back, and it's to do with work. We've got the King of Pentacles here now. It's something to do with work, I feel. Work, money, career, finances. But you're feeling betrayed going forward and feeling stabbed in the back to do with this situation. Not a good situation. I feel somebody's, or an organisation or somebody in a position of power has let you down badly. What would your guides like to say to you now? Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands. What your guides want to say is you can't put up with this any longer. You know, no more. Put your hand up, no more, no more. You've got to grasp the nettle now. You've got to take direct action and deal with this situation, this new situation that, you know, you can't allow emotion to dictate the order of things here. You've got to use pure logic now And of course, that's your energy, Aquarius. You're very good at that with communication, thinking things through. But this is a new situation, and you have got to grasp the nettle now. Take action. And the Clarifier is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is very passionate with what she does. She's very creative. She sees opportunities and goes for them. And you can see the fire burning in the palm of her hand, and she's very excited about this. And I feel this is what, once you grasp the nettle, once you say no, that's enough is enough, and take action, it's going to bring in success and victory. And you're going to want to celebrate. Want to celebrate the good news, the different opportunities coming in for you, the good opportunities coming in for you. Lots to celebrate. You're going to be able to use your creativity, I feel. So yes, there is a manipulative energy around. Somebody that's been wearing a mask, and I feel that somebody is here. We can see them here in this Five of Swords, and here with the Ten of Swords, somebody that has betrayed you, I feel, whoever this is for, that you're having to walk away from. And I feel it's something to do with work. And it's causing a lot of self-reflection and self-analysis now. Thinking, which way to go now. And looking here, for those of you that are in a relationship, I feel this could be representing yourselves walking away together and looking for your wish fulfillment together. And making a decision about which way to go now. Learning a new skill. All right, Aquarius. What else for Aquarius, please, to conclude this reading? What else? What else can Aquarius know to complete this reading? What else can you tell Aquarius, please? So we have begin now, take your first step, and discovering truth, so stand in the light of truth. So there's some form of truth is going to come to light now, and you're going to turn your back. You're going to turn your back on this situation and go in your own direction because of the truth that's going to be uncovered. And begin now, take your first step, and it may be waving something or somebody goodbye. Wishing somebody well to go on their journey, and this could be you setting off on your journey, but having to wave goodbye to somebody. And take your first step. Take your first step, Aquarius. Stand in the light of truth. All right, so quite an interesting reading. It's not for everybody, but it certainly will be for somebody, or for a few of you. The energy is here. All right, I'm going to leave it there, but good luck going forward, Aquarius, and until next time, bye-bye for now.